ready without smelling good. That is just like stupid. Huh. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. Okay, so I have been using Dossier for about a year and a half now. And I just recently purchased all of my favorites for stocking stuffers for all the women in my family. But I wanted to give you an update on my, which one? Okay, my first favorite. See, it's almost gone. It is called Gourmand Orange Blossom. And it is my absolute favorite scent. However, this is the bad thing about this one. And I haven't experienced this with all of them, but this one, this one doesn't last very long. It's like I can put it on, I smell really good. In about 2-3 hours, I'm like, I can't smell anything, even on my clothes. I'm like, because usually perfume will stick to your clothes and then the only way to get it off is if you wash it, right? Okay, so my favorite is, that's why I go through it so much, because it doesn't stay. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but I do like it. You just have to be prepared to reapply it often through the day. Now this one I have been using for the longest. This was my very first scent, and I'm still at more than half a bottle, and it is called Floral Rhubarb. And it has kind of the same sense as the orange rhubarb, but it's got top notes are rhubarb, orange blossom, and peach. The middle notes are daffodil, milky accord, and what was, oh, cedarwood. Okay, so even though it's a more florally scent, it's brought down by the cedarwood, the more musky, heavy scent. So it brings that top note down a little bit to where it's not like grandma's Chantilly lace or anything like that. It's just very, I like Chantilly lace actually, but it really does work well for people who don't like the florally scents. So I think I'm going to try this one for today. I don't want to get it on my necklace, on my jewelry, because I don't know if you guys knew, but putting jewelry or putting fragrance on your jewelry will tarnish them. And these are gold. These are real gold. In fact, I'm going to see if I can bring you down a little bit so you can see it. These are Missima, I think it is, and in their bestsellers portion. And yes, they were gifted, but I wear them every day. I love them. I've had this one for a year. This one I just got, so this year for Christmas. So anyway, I love them, and they're on sale right now for 20% off. So I don't have a discount code or anything because it's on sale for everybody. So anyway, but back to my favorite scents for Dossier. I think that sounds right, Dossier. But I've heard a lot of people say Dossier so anyway, and I went back on other YouTubers and listened, and everybody was confused. So anyway, the Gourmand Orange Blossom, best scent ever. You just have to know that you put on, and even if you put a little bit more on so it lasts longer, it still does not last longer. It still will run out of fragrance at the same time as if you put the appropriate amount on. So don't go and then go out, because you're just going to stink to high heaven smell really overpowering for like the first couple minutes, and then it'll go away and that'll be it. And you will have wasted your bottle. So what I do is I put this in my purse, and then like midway through, I'll have someone smell me. I'm like, smell me, can you smell anything yet? Or, and they're like, oh, I can't smell anything. So then I'll put it back on again. So Gourmand Orange, still my favorite, but doesn't last as long in my experience. It might be my body chemistry, don't know. And my battery is about to go out. How fun! And Floral Rhubarb. So far, lasts the longest, my second favorite scent, and it's great. If you guys want to get 10% off, as usual, there'll be the link below. Dossier link, just click on it and they'll give you tons and tons and tons of options to look at. And they're great stocking stuffers, people, inexpensive stocking stuffers. And if people don't like them, then you didn't spend $80, $100 on them, you know. You spent $25 to $30 on it. So it's kind of a no-lose situation. Teenage girls like these. My granddaughter, she's always coming in my bathroom and spraying herself with all of my fragrances. So anyway, okay, you guys, I'm going to be gone for a little bit. So I will catch you a little bit later tonight after my camera charges. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day out, and my heater, Bentley, holy cow, every time, right? My heater won't come on. It's the thermostat, and we ordered a new one, and anyway, this morning it was like pretty cold in the house, and I went to put the heater on, it wouldn't come on. I tried, you know, manually doing it, because normally manually we can get it to go up, but this time it is not working. So, Bentley, he wants to say hi. Say hello. Hello, everybody. All right. Anyway, I went out on the front porch this morning, and it was warmer outside than inside. Whatever, it was still cool. And I had my coffee out there and just relaxed and took Bentley out with me and tried to get him to walk on the porch, which is just brick. It's not like hard, or it's not horrible on his feet or anything like that. It's just like normal. So I try to keep putting him down. Come on, baby, you can do it. So by the end of our time on the porch, he was running back and forth, looking and sniffing, and I'm like, a win for Mama this morning. Trying to work him up to liking the different textures on his paws and stuff, because I'd really like for him to start walking the blocks instead of riding them. Anyway, a little bit of progress there. And then I came in and I was reading my comments for the last couple days on my YouTube channel, and I got a comment that was extremely hurtful and extremely rude, blaming me as a Christian for not being healed because I didn't have enough faith that Jesus could heal me, and so basically it's my fault that I have cancer still. So there was one point. The other point to the comment was, shame on you. This is Vlogmas. You should be talking about Jesus and its birth and the real meaning of Vlogmas. And I was like, what? Okay, so I'll address that. Number one, Vlogmas is not Christmas. Millions of YouTubers do Vlogmas, and it has nothing to do with the birth of Christ, just let me tell you. It is a way for the industry put a challenge out to YouTubers to do one video a day up into Christmas. That was their, like, kind of a challenge to you. And then Google Ads, of course, gets benefit from it because they can post more ads on your videos. We do it just because it's stinking fun. It's a way to communicate more with your audience, to connect during a happy time and share your experiences in getting ready for Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, there's people that are doing Vlogmas just to have fun, show their daily lives, what they do during the holiday season when they are not preparing for Christmas. Okay, that's what Vlogmas is. Vlogmas is not the birth of Christ. Vlogmas is not anything to do with healing. So, I'm just going to put that out there. And being a Christian, and many of you out there are believers, I get that a lot. I get comments often about how basically it's my fault I still have cancer. Shame on me. And this is my thought on this. This is my perspective. I do believe God could heal me. I believe it with all my heart. But for whatever reason, He has chosen not to. But He has chosen to give me the grace and the strength to have joy all through the whole journey. And to me, that is way more special than going and saying, I would like to be healed now, boom, zap. That would literally get rid of years and years of experience for me. Many, many people I never would have met without having cancer. One of them being my best friend, John. I can't imagine never meeting him. It's like cancer brings pain and suffering. Yes, it does. And on most days, I would love to just not have it. But along with that, it comes a whole different world of intimacy with people, other people's suffering. It gives you an opportunity to share your faith so much more than before I had cancer. I can't, Bentley, stop. I can't even tell you how many times I've been able to share my faith and pray with people because they're dying. Or people that would never have listened to the Word of God or even consider having faith if they hadn't gotten sick, if they hadn't gotten cancer. So my personal stance on this is that yes, God can heal me. Yes, God can heal anybody. But He chooses at times not to. God says yes and God says no. He is not a genie in a bottle where you go and you say 3 prayers and you get your wish. That's not the way it works. So He's the Heavenly Father that, just like our own Father, He looks down and He sees us doing things that are going to be harmful to us. And we're begging. Oh, I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to do this. I want to do that. But He sees the future and He sees the disaster ahead. And so He's like, no, can't let you do that. I'm going to say no to that one. Not because He's a mean, hateful person, because He loves you and He wants to keep you from further harm. So God, being like our Father, He sees the dangers around and He protects us. And as far as my illness, He has given me grace to deal with it. And the scripture, His grace is sufficient for me. And that's what I cling to. That's what I believe. So, thought I would address that because I've had quite a few comments about why I'm not healed. Being a Christian, why not? So I hope that answers some of you guys' questions. And clarifies what Vlogmas really is. Now, I need to go get ready. I have a shopping date with my baby grandson. And so I gotta look good for it. And Bentley, he's sitting here. I want some attention, Mama. Say hi. Say hi, Bentley. Bentley. He won't turn for it. He doesn't want to. He puts his head down. He's like, I'm scared of that thing. I don't know what to do. Anyway, all right, you guys. That was good morning. Good morning to you guys. For the rest of the Vlogmas today, it will be cheerful. I promise. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, you guys, I started to get ready and I remembered I wanted to do a glamour look with you guys. And so I stopped, I put my face makeup on and my under eye concealer. See, it's all done. And I used my Bare Minerals Bare Pro, which is an all day, it stays forever. It is like the balm till you take it off. Let's see. Oh, my husband telling me he got a hold of the insurance. Oh my gosh, I did not tell you what happened. Okay, I'm gonna just do it and I'll tell you if anything is different. Starting with my regular eyebrow pen that is almost out. Oh no. It is Brow Extensions by Maybelline, and I use a lot of it because, actually, I think it's too low. Let's find another one. Darn it, this was like the perfect one. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to go with, oh, this is not gonna be good. It's gonna look funny. All right, well, oh. Did I find another? Is this the same one or is this the lighter one? Nope, that's the same one. I have another one in here. Aha! This one's lighter, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we are going to find out. And I'm gonna have to I don't know. It's hard to do it in the monitor. Let's see, hold on. Got a shadow in the monitor, so I can't see if I'm doing my eyebrows or not. Okay, that looks okay. Let's try this one. Got huge bags under my eyes because I didn't sleep last night. I tried and tried, ended up watching a whole season of Blue Bloods. Ay, that felt so bad for my husband. He was like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine, I just can't sleep. Okay, so that's my brows, and I'm going to go in afterwards with some gel and a spoolie to make them prettier. All right, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the glimmering, this one right here. I don't know if on camera you can see it, but it's got some glimmers and shines. The two, actually, these three right here, but I'm not going to do all shine because that's too much. So first off, I'm going to start with my eye, just like down around here in the corner, and I'm using the lightest color, the highlighter color. It's like a peachy creamy color, and it's like, and I really like it. It's not as dramatic as a bright color would be, you know, like a white, but it's definitely, you know, definitely can see it. All right, now let's see, we're gonna go in with the itty bitty, it's Angie Hot and Flashy by BK Brushes, and it's the ittiest bittiest little brush ever, and I love it. It is absolutely perfect for getting into the crease. Then I think the crease I am going to do I don't know, this is scary. I think I'm going to do the darkest color right here, the darkest shimmery, not the darkest color. And I don't know. Might be scary. Let's see. Okay. I kind of just like push it in there. Kind of feel the bone. You know, you're up your occipital bone. Let's see, there it goes. Wow, that is dark, but we are doing a glamour look. Okay, now I am not going to blend that up and out. I just kind of want it to stay in the crease there. I really want it to be dramatic in the crease. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. There we go. See how that looks? I don't know. Can you see it okay? Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to go in and just poke. See? I'll poke my eye out. Just kind of bury it in there. And this gets rid of droopy eye syndrome too. And I have very deep set eyes, so it works the best if I can get it kind of play up the deep setness and bring out the eyelid a little bit so it doesn't look funny. Okay, now that one, oh wow, it's dark. Okay, but it's okay, we're gonna tone it down a little bit. All right. Let me see, I can't tell if it looks good or not. All right, that was done with the little itty bitty baby brush. Now I'm gonna go in with the second baby brush. I'm gonna get the color off of it. Okay, this is also Angie Hot and Flashy BK. It's an A502, and it's a little bit bigger than the other one, but it's good for blending. Now I'm going to go in with, you know what? There's a gold shimmery and there's a copper shimmery. I think I'm going to go for the lighter shimmery color, just because I'm scared. Scared of makeup. Oh! Okay, so while I do this, I'm just going to go over the top layer right here just to kind of blend it out a little bit so you can see the coppery, shiny stuff there. Yeah, that shows up a lot. Okay. All right, anyway, last night, my husband was coming home from church, or yesterday afternoon, and he was in the fast lane, and traffic was stop, go, but the fast lane was, you know, moving pretty well along, but it was still, you know, bumper to bumper, holiday traffic, and I think, I don't know, it's hard to tell. This one looks darker. How come this one looks darker and less? Feels like, oh, I used the wrong color on this one. I used the brownish and I used the copper on this one. Now I have two different color eyes, people. Okay, no fret, we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna go back in with the right copper and go over it just a little bit, just put some copper color in it. And it's really not working. All right, well, we're adding more to the other side then. All right, we're gonna have to really go back and fix that. But anyway, we'll do it. We'll do it. It's okay. All right, and it is a glamour look, so we want it to be more whoa. All right, anyway, my husband was on the freeway and fast lane, but it was still moving pretty good. It was like supposed to be like 60 and he was going like 50, 45, 50. Anyway, traffic stopped, or was starting to stop, like slowing down, and this guy did not stop. He just this boom, hit him and the whole bumper came off, and then he stopped, but the car like pushed him into the car in front of him. So luckily the car in front of him was fine, and our car of course took the whole beating all the way around, but mostly just the bumper, so thank God for that. But Ray's shoulder, his neck, and his back were hurting, and I told him, like, get into Kaiser and urgent care and get yourself checked out. And he's like, no, I'm fine. They're not going to do anything but charge me anyway, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, I don't know. They always tell you to go to the doctor, get checked. So he was supposed to do that today. Now, if he did that, I don't know. Okay, I'm using the highlighter above here to kind of tone down the colors. Okay, so anyway, that was a great joy. So now we have 2 cars out of commission. Merry Christmas. But nobody was hurt, so praise God for that. I'm really happy about that. Okay, now I am going to go in, before I forget, and I'm going to do the gel stuff on my eyebrows. Now this stuff, uh-oh, got hair in it. That's not good. Now this stuff is, I put it on the clean spoolie. I don't do it from here or else it just comes out really gloppy. Okay, let's see. And you gotta be really light-handed because you don't want to get it on the skin. You just want to get it on the eyebrow. And then you just brush upward, and brush upward. There we go. So now I gotta do the other side. I just put it in. I got the wrong one in there. All right. Okay, I think. And it's kind of like waxy, I guess. Let me see. All right, I think that's good. All right, now I don't know what to do with this. Let's put this down here and put this in. That is called Maybelline Tattoo Studio, like that. And it's in blonde. So, and the Maybelline Brow Extension also in light blonde. So there you have it. So now I am going to do a eyeliner, which I hardly ever do, but it's kind of fun. And this is a Revlon Color Stay. I really do not like this very much, but I wanted to use it before I went ahead and got something good. I need a eyeliner that is smooth and not like that. You know, this is kind of gets cold and then it just doesn't do well. So, and it breaks real easy. Okay, now do not laugh at me, but just watch. No. All right, that kind of warms it up and then makes it easier to go on because it's kind of chalky. All right, now I'm gonna under eye. I'm going to, come on, it's still pretty chalky. Hold on guys, sorry. All right. And I just do it in itty bitty little, woo, itty bitty little pieces, you know, not like an actual line. And I kind of pull it, my skin out, make it tight so it's easier to, now you youngins don't need to do that probably, but at almost 60, you got to do it. Yeah, now see, it's getting more workable now, not so oil, not so like yuck. All right, how does that look? So now I think, I don't know, you know, they try to do the upper lid stuff. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm not so sure. I might poke my eye out. I'm gonna try to do it in the corner. don't know if it did anything. But now I gotta do the other side because I gotta even just in case it did. Okay, I think that is called a tight line. All right, so then I'm not going to do anything on top of it because that would just be too much. Now I'm actually going to use these thingamajiggers. Eyelash curler. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I don't know if it did. I don't know. I never know if it works or not. My eyelashes don't go out like that. They're pretty much like that anyway. But everyone says to get a good glam look, you must do this. Ow. Pulling on my eyelash. All right. There we go. I just wish I got rid of all my puffy eyes. It's horrible. All right. Now, take a drink because I need one. Sparkling water. No sodium, no sweetener, no calories. It's just got bubblies in it, which I love bubblies. All right, now I'm gonna do all right. I don't know if I should do the bottom part. I don't know. I'm not going to do the bottom part. I'm afraid it might smear too much. Okay, so anyway, my husband gets hit from behind. It was like I was shaking just thinking at what could have happened, you know, because it could have been so much worse. But the guy behind him was he's from Wyoming, and he was driving his friend's car, so the insurance was in the, in the glove compartment, thank goodness. And so my husband got all the information, the lady in front got all the information, and then he had to tie the bumper. There we go. He had to tie the bumper up with zip ties to drive it off the freeway. It was like crazy. Anyway, because to tow it was going to be like an hour and a half, and we was in the fast lane. It wasn't safe to stay there or leave our car there. So he zip tied it up, and then he drove it off, and the guy behind him was able to drive, so that was okay. So anyway, that was crazy. Well, today he's been calling around, calling the insurance, doing everything. They have an online portal thing where you can do it real quick. So he did that, but the guy was supposed to call him back and never did. Supposed to call back within like 2 hours or something. Of course, that didn't happen. So my husband called, and he's been on hold for a whole hour to talk to the insurance company. And we noticed that the insurance company that they have is liability, and which is fine. It was an older car. And hold on, I don't want to mess that up. There we go. Can you see that? It's hard to tell. Okay, anyway, The insurance is like the lowest grade insurance you possibly can get. So yay for that. But, you know, as long as they fix our bumper and get my husband's neck and back looked at, then we'll be fine. Because you never know with back injuries, getting hit from behind is the absolute worst, and you don't know until later that you have an issue. So I just want some kind of documentation saying that, you know, he did go in, he did get checked, and this is how he's feeling. But overall, he said he's feeling pretty good. Just, you know, stiff sore, just regular stuff. Anyway, all right. All right, now this is a lengthening mascara, okay? But it does not give you, as I just messed it up. Okay, it doesn't give you any thickness, so I've got a secondary, where is it? I did have a secondary one. Oh. Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it's by L'Oreal as well. And it has a teddy bear brush, so it's kind of like, you know, doesn't separate really well. It just goes in from thickness. And I put that over the top just to give it a little thickness so they don't look like sticks. And I think I'm not good at getting the corners. I don't know why. And then I just kind of touch the bottom with this. I don't really do too much. All right, I think that's it. Now let me see. I'm gonna kind of look down and look up. Down, look up. Okay, so I got a little glimmery. I've got definition in the brow, and I put eyeliner and everything. So now let's see. I think, methinks we want to use, peach or pink. I think I'm gonna go for, I have some diamond lipstick, like shimmery stuff by Lip Sense. So I'm gonna go for the peach. And we're gonna do that today. This stuff is so pigmented. Oh my goodness. So it's very touchy to use. You gotta be very careful. Talking to myself. All right, let's see. Okay, just one little dot will do it. Then I go in with my Amazon Luminaire or Lam okay, brush, and it's kind of got like stiff bristles and really close together. So and it's pretty, huh? And I kind of want it brighter than I normally would wear it, since it's going to be like, you know, it's supposed to be party makeup. Bentley's telling me, Mom, someone's at the door. All right, now this one. Then I'll go in and blend it with my spongy thing. And the peach one seems a little bit easier to deal with than the pink one. The pink one is so pigmented that it's a little bit more of a challenge. But I love, love, love the glowy look. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Hiccups, a wet, just damp, spongy thing. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kinda, I like it to be there, obviously, but I don't want it to be like, ah, scary girl. So going in with this kind of just gives it a little less of a glow. All right. Now, this part is fun. If I could find the glimmer stuff. Shiny stuff. I love shiny stuff. Hold on. Okay. This one, they say to look down and then like the light's shining down on you. So let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And a little bit on my cheekies. That's getting dry. And I'm putting a generous amount. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea on my face, but I'm going to find out. And a little bit on my nose. Not that much. A little bit, Alright. Now we've got shimmer everywhere. And this just goes underneath your lip. It's supposed to make your lip look more voluminous, but I don't know about that. But we're gonna do it because, you know what? Why not? Okay, now I gotta get everything off my lips so my lipstick goes on. Then I'm gonna pat, 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 pat. And I don't want to blend it into it because then all you have is a bunch of glitter on your face and no depth. Like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And a shadow, so it's hard to tell. Okay, I think I like that. My nose. Okay, a little bit of glitter. All right. Now, if I hadn't put so much of this stuff on, I could have put a little glitter up here, but I think I'm glittered out. Just my preference. Other people, go for it. All right, so let's see. One last step. And this, I only do when I am going out. Let's see if I can find my brush. All right, this is Bare Minerals Bronzer. And it's in the light, I think this is medium shade. I usually get light for winter time, but since I don't really get the little piece of hair out of the way, so I'm only doing like the underneath my cheeks. Just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of warms it up a little bit. And especially if you're going to be under like dancing lights or anything like that. Okay, a little bit on my forehead. And I usually do under here, but since I have this thing on, I'm not going to do that. Do just a little bit here. And this is what I do with my nose. I just kind of, I pinch it, and then I just kind of brush down a little bit. Brush down a little bit. And the end of it, since it's so big. Now, all I gotta do is get some pretty lipstick, and I think, okay, this is Prosciutto. Is this one the, I think this one does have, yeah, this one has like glimmery stuff in it. And This is nude. I don't know. I don't want a dark lip because, and, oh, Bombshell Diamond. This is the one we want. Okay, and gotta get the makeup off of my lips. All right, it's kind of stuck there. The importance of using this is you have to pound it and make sure it's really, you know, done nicely. Ooh, diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Let's see. Was that from Breakfast at Tiffany's? Diamonds are a girl's best friend? I don't know. So anyway, now that my husband is on the phone forever with the insurance, we're kind of panicked because we're thinking, hope that this insurance company is good enough to, you know, fix our car. Because this guy looked like he had nothing. And he was the driver. He had a Wyoming driver's license, so he's all current on that, which was nice. All right, I think that's good. You have to put you're supposed to put 3 things on. All right, I think that's good. Now I'm just gonna let it dry. And everything back in. All right, now let's see. I'm going to take out my pretty jewelry. This is Signissimo. I love it. All right, and my hair. Oh. All right. I should curl it, but I'm not going to. Whew, it's gonna fly away today too. All right, I'm going to put lip gloss on there and I am all done. Voila! So I actually got something done today. Christmas shopping, check. Cuddle with my buddy, check. And I started decorating the bedroom in here. Let me see if I can, oh, wrong light. I'm so confused on what light turns things on. Hold on. Ah, it worked. Okay, so this is one of our guest bathrooms. And it already had the gray cabinets down here and the gray flooring. So I went with gray and yellow in here. Let me turn you around so you can see. Anyway, so I started with the cute little yellow trash can, you know, all the yellow accessories, cute little thing to stand on, a rug, and flowers. I have to change, this has soap in it, so I got to put it into here and take this to the other bathroom. And then I got these pictures that, let's see, I'm going to put behind here, probably, I'm not sure, like scattered over here some way. So that, but for right now, I want them to stay nice and safe. But anyway, those pictures will go up, and then these pictures will go right. These pictures will go right here. And I might go ahead and paint the frames gray. I'm not sure yet, because it kind of matches the cream on here, so I might just leave it alone. So anyway, oh, and of course, new towels. So it's nice. It kind of perked up the whole place, I think, instead of being gray and kind of cold looking. I thought it kind of just gave it a pop, or will give it a pop once those things are on the wall. And I'm going to put some kind of curtain, just something really simple there. Even though you can't see in and out here, it just looks kind of bare to me. So I'm going to probably just make, my daughter-in-law has a sewing machine, and we can make just a simple little set right there. So, and I'll probably do that, I don't know, maybe in a floral yellow and gray, or maybe gray, white, I don't know. Thought to just look. Anyway, so I did that today. And in here, oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. Hold on. Ow. The light is over on the wrong side of the room. Anyway, we finally found the brackets to put the bed and the headboard together. So we're like, yay! So this bed will go up sooner than later. This one goes in there. But I got all of the boxes that were mine are done. These right here are all, yeah, these are all hubby's boxes. That's hubby boxes. That's our Christmas decorations over here. And just our suitcases. So I'm still trying to figure out, oh, my hangers. So I finished putting all my clothes away and all my shoes away. And I'm going to go back because in the other room over here, I have my summer clothes mostly. So I'm going to put winter clothes in here, summer clothes in there. So you'll be making, oh my gosh, look at that. Shame on you, Raymond. Okay. He's just been so busy doing everything else. And then this stuff over, oh, this is the bedding that goes on the bed. So all of this is like decoration stuff after the bed goes up, so it'll be out of the way. This thing, I don't even remember. Oh, we had it in the game room, so we're getting rid of this because there's like no place to put it. Yeah. And I have another box of stuff to give away to my sister. She wants it this time, so I'm like, you can have it. Now let's see if we can figure out how to get out of this without killing ourselves. There we go. Yeah, this is all goes to my sissy. And then in here, this bathroom, we're going to paint it, and there's like, I don't know, there's not a lot. I have to put a towel thing on, and also the new toilet paper thing with the cell phone holder. Thought that was cool, but I just got white for in here, so we'll figure it out. Oh, and it has this. I'll probably just go with these colors. Why not? Why not? And I'm finally finished with the setup here. I had to film a commercial, and then I had to do a second setup thing with this. So as soon as Ray gets home, we were going to move things around in here, but pretty much until after they paint, I'm not going to do too much of anything. Those I'm waiting to paint to decide which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm not going to keep. So there you go. And I don't know if I showed you guys, but our table and chairs got here, or not table, our bench and corner bench got here. Let me see if I can show you. Oh yeah, this, oh my gosh, it's heavy. It is same color as the floor, oak, and I thought it was super beefy and really heavy. Ugh, even that one little piece is heavy. But anyway, we bought some pads to go on the bottom so we don't scratch up the beautiful floor. But what it'll be, it'll go this way, that way, and then there's enough room to open the door. And there's seating here, and then seating here. You'll see it. It's really cool. And underneath this, because I don't want it to be wood on wood, you know. I'm going to put a nice carpet underneath, a round rug underneath this, maybe square, I'm not sure. So it'll break up the monotony of the wood and the wood. So anyway, what? But that's getting done. So a lot of stuff. Now we're just kind of holding on until we can keep putting things away until we can have the painter come. And then we can actually, you know, have some fun decorating and everything. So, all right. Oh, and the TV, of course, is up. I think I showed you guys that yesterday. I'm not really sure. My parents are taking this, so we're going to get rid of all this. Oh, and funny story. I couldn't figure out what this was. It's really heavy, and it's like locked. And so I didn't know what to do with it, so I just set it up here. And Ray came home, and he's like, "What are you doing with my dad's ashes?" I'm going to turn you guys around. So Ray goes, "What are you doing with my dad's ashes?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oops, sorry." Oh my Lord. I don't know how they were in a hope chest thing with my mother-in-law's ashes, and they left no instructions for them at all. And I think it's illegal to toss them, and we're just kind of like, so we put them in a hope chest with all their stuff and kind of contemplating maybe driving out someplace legal and dispersing them. But it was just funny. I was thinking, wonder what this is. He goes, "Yeah, that's my dad." I'm like, "No, your dad's in heaven. Those are just his ashes." But anyway, okay. So I am going to end this vlog because I think it's getting pretty long. I am pretty pooped out, so I'm going to fix dinner for my hubby. We are having Boca burgers without the bread. We're having the Boca burger, lettuce, tomato, onion, and then I got these really, really good heirloom tomatoes, little round ones. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet and so good. That, and then a spinach salad. So dinner's kind of simple, but that's the way it goes. And let's see. Oh, I'm down 12 pounds, and then I stopped yesterday. I gained 1.4 pounds after the party, and I didn't even eat anything but fruit. I mean, like, come on, people. Anyway, I gained that, and then this morning I lost 6 ounces of that pound. So it's starting to go back down, but I think I'm going to start plateauing because this is usually where my body goes. So I am going to just keep on taking my supplements, my BioFit, my Alta Balance, all of that, and I'm going to start walking every day. I don't know how far I can get. I used to do the treadmill because it's safer. If I get too tired, I can stop and everything, but it is just so beautiful out in our neighborhood. I just really want to get outside and get some vitamin D, so I'm going to start that tomorrow. But tonight I am going to get our Boca burgers cooked and all the veggies cut up and relax. And that's it for tonight. So thank you for watching. And if you are not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be, even if you don't want to be, if you just want to support me and hit that subscribe button, I have no problem with that. So you guys have a great Vlogmas Day 20. Yikes! 5 days until Christmas. I am just like freaking out, but the fun is starting. We've got presents and we're going to start wrapping, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, you guys. Oh, I did have one update on my brother-in-law. He showed up at the birthday party, as I told you, did really well. I was just like unbelievable. He was very guarded, you know, when we told all the kids, don't go, you know, grabbing Uncle Hugo or anything. And so Brennan goes up to Uncle Hugo and hugs his legs real gently, and he tells him, "I prayed you wouldn't die." It's like, Brennan, it's like, out of the mouths of babes. And Hugo just laughed. He goes, "Thanks, buddy, it worked." Thought that was cute. But anyway, he's doing good. But today they went down to San Diego to check the fluid around his heart again, and instead of being less, there's more. So he's got to go back. They changed his medicine a little bit more, and then he's got to go back next Monday, and if there is more fluid, then they're going to have to take him back in and drain it, you know, drain it around it, because it's around his heart, and it's like very dangerous. It'll squeeze it. So there's that. So just continued prayers. I mean, he's doing amazing. It's just a miracle that he's even alive. So all these little stepping stones in between, we'll just keep getting on our knees and praying about it. All right, now, thank you so much for watching. And this is Too Cute for Cancer, signing off.